It is now time to check in with Nebraska Extension Ag Climatologist and Market Journal Chief Meteorologist Eric Hunt. Eric, we've made it through the month of September and those summer-like conditions have been sticking around. So how much longer do you think can we plan to enjoy these warm days?
Thanks, Bryce. We're about ready to turn the calendar to October. Mother Nature must have missed a memo when things were going to turn into August. That's what it's going to feel like for a good portion of the state for the next couple of days. Start with the Drought Monitor. We do have some good news. So we did see some improvements across portions of north central and south central and southwestern Nebraska. We have more than 45% of the state now 55% of the state now is free of drought. That is the highest percentage of the state free of drought since August 10th of 2021. So good news. And again, areas where we did see the improvement were the places where we had the most precipitation in the last 7 days here across southwestern, south central, and up here across the north central portion of the state. One little area degradation down here in Gage County. Again, precipitation amounts are big winners this last week were Lynch with 3.69 inches and Kearney with a little over 4 inches of rain. But very broad 1.5 to 3 inch rainfall totals here kind of across south central Nebraska and a broad 1.5 to 2 to 3 inch rainfall totals across northeastern Nebraska. Again, particularly northeastern Nebraska, we really needed this rain because we were very dry the last part of August and the first start of September. Again, we really kind of missed out on the precipitation here across portions of southeastern Nebraska. Maybe didn't miss out on it entirely given we did have a break in the football game last Saturday, but we've been very, very dry here from York to Lincoln this month. And some places have been very, very dry this year. So, for example, in Columbus, we not only are almost running 50% below normal for the year, we are almost the driest on date to year. I'm not sure which year was actually drier than this, but there's maybe only been one other that's been drier than this to this point. Conversely, at Scotts Bluff, we are not only way above average, we're more than double where we had for total precipitation last year, and we're almost the wettest on record. And they have a good chance of setting their wettest year on record with a couple more big storms out there. Good thing is soil moisture. We did see some improvements. This is the Indianola site in Red Willow County. Very good response to the rain last weekend. Unfortunately, this is near Meade in Saunders County. We have had very little precipitation this month, and our soil moisture is bad at kind of all depths right now. So where are we heading for the week ahead? So again, expect very warm, probably record warm temperatures, particularly in central and eastern Nebraska. We'll definitely have some highs, upper 80s, even maybe mid 90s in a couple of cases. I want to emphasize there is a very high fire danger, particularly in areas probably kind of between York and Lincoln where we have not had much precipitation in the last month. We will see a slow-moving storm system move into the area early next week. That should bring us some moisture, and we have a chance of having some very good moisture across the eastern portion of the state. And there could be an abrupt end to these unseasonably warm conditions that we've been having by late next week. Now, the CPC right now is still showing is still very bullish on it being warm for the 8 to 14 days from now. But what we might be watching, though, is the possibility of having a stronger trough move into the central United States late next week. If that verifies, temperatures probably will only be in the 50s or low 60s for most of the state by Friday and Saturday next week. It's not a guarantee, but something to watch out for. CPC continues to be bullish on precipitation in our region for the middle part of October. Probably not the best for finishing up harvest, but we definitely need the moisture. Speaking of moisture, if you have not joined the CoCross or any rain networks, this is a good time to join it. We really need some observers up here in the north central part of the state. Back to you, Bryce.